What's up, guys? Can you dig it? Adventures. Go beyond those maps. All right, today's a little educational series. So I'm getting ready to take a trip out to the country today to go check out that 12 acres of private property I told you guys about. And I just want to give you an idea of what you need to bring on your little trips. Just a basic idea, okay? Depending on what you're going to be doing. I mean, obviously, if you're just going to be metal detecting at the beach, all you need is your metal detector, a pouch, and your sand scoop. And that's about it. Go on your way and be merry. But when you're going out to the field, like you're going out to a spot like this, we're going out to 12 acres of swampy, woodsy, crazy terrain with snakes and critters and all that fun stuff. So you got to be safe, okay? And I am going out with a buddy. I'm just waiting on him to get off work, and we'll be heading out. I might even try to hit a couple bridges up on the way out and show you guys that too. All right, so let's get started with what you need if you're going out to the field to explore. So obviously, first and foremost is you're going to be your detectors. All right, so right here, this is my trusty little Minelab. All right, it's the Minelab Xterra Pro. This thing works everywhere. It has a bunch of presets, so it makes it real easy to use, even for beginner level folks. All right, I'm going to be letting my buddy use my Minelab today. I am actually going old school because, hey, I am old school, right? So I am going to be busting out, this old guy. So this is pound for pound one of the best detectors, and you'll hear it from a lot of other YouTubers out there, man. This thing is the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4, okay? The Bounty Hunter, this little guy. This budget friendly, under $100, okay? You get these things for about $80 brand new. They still make them. You can still get parts, still get repairs. Super cheap, super easy to use. Not real effective near the salt water, like the wet sand and anything like that. The coil is waterproof, I do believe. Yes, in fresh water. Like I said, salt water, you could try it. You're just gonna have to be really low sensitivity on it. All right. Look, I got a couple loose screws on this thing. I've had this thing for so long, guys, like forever. I think this was one of my first detectors after I got out of the military. So yeah, I've had this thing for a while, man, and it has done justice. Okay, so I'll be using the old Tracker 4 today. If you guys want to go a little bit less, if you're just starting out, or you really don't have much money to play with, but you still want to get out there and explore, you can go to Harbor Freight and pick up one of theirs. And again, pretty easy, pretty comfortable, real light, super light on these things. You got discrimination mode, all metal, tone, and yeah, it works similar to the Bounty Hunter, but I mean, obviously not as good, but not bad. Definitely for the money that you're going to pay for. I think those run about anywhere from like 35 to 60 bucks. They have them on sale all the time, so you can go pick one of those up. And that's it. And then for you more experienced guys that are, and this is why we can't have nice things, kids. Oh my God. Anyway, this one right here is pretty cool. This one is my little underwater. Let's go diving, find some stuff about 60 feet down. I think this one's accurate up to. And what you do, you just turn it up, and it turns on, and it's got a serious vibration and light when you find something. So now, yeah, I turned it off. So on, hold on. Oh, all right. And now you could use it, and then you can turn it back off. So this one's pretty cool. I've used it a couple times. Just some coins under the water in like the lower areas. I haven't really gotten down and dirty with it. All right, so that covers some of your detectors. Also, let's not forget your pinpointers, all right, guys? So I have a fully submersible detector, my little pinpointer. This one's completely waterproof. I suggest, spend the extra money and get one that's waterproof, guys. There's a bunch of them you could order on Amazon, eBay, and places like that, Walmart, whatever. And that's these guys right here. the GP pointer. And don't get me wrong, they work. Okay, you got your little light. And as far as accuracy goes, you know, they're definitely on point. But do not take these things in the water, guys. Don't submerge them. I myth busted one. They only run about $20. They're cheap. And like I said, they work, so they're good for your beginners that just want to, you know, stay above the water. Perfect. But if you're going to get in the water, I suggest spending a little bit more and buying one of the more expensive ones. All right, there's your detectors. Next, we're going to go into some of your digging implements. I should have brought my sand scoop in here, but you guys, I think, have seen me with my sand scoop before. If not, I'll do another beach expedition episode where we just concentrate on beach stuff. So, you got your shovel, okay? You want to dig down. Listen, when you guys are digging on private property or anywhere for that matter, public, make sure you dig like plugs, all right? So you dig down, all the way down, another side, and then you pop it, all right? And then it makes a nice little plug, and then that way, whenever you're done finding whatever you're finding, you just pop that plug right there. Eventually, everything grows back, and it looks like you were never there to begin with, all right? Be respectful. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so you got something like that. You got this guy, which I prefer because it's a little more narrow, a little less profile on your holes. And they do make these in the style like this with the longer handle, okay? For those of you who don't want to get down on your knees or can't, I get it. As you get older, it hurts. And then you got your pouch to carry it all in. Now, this is cool because you got your pocket for your finds or whatever pocket you want to use. You got a pocket to keep some tools in and put your trash in. You got a pocket to keep your other essentials in. All right, I like to carry all my little finds in here. Obviously, the smallest pocket because you don't find that much. Most of it's trash, so the biggest pocket goes to that. My middle one I set for stuff. I think I got a little toothbrush in here. I got an extra battery in a plastic bag. I got a knife. I got a flashlight, and I got some zip ties because, you know, you never know when you need a zip tie. All right. Okay, so other little digging implements. I mean, you could use any little shovels, guys, but you want them to be kind of small. This one came with something I ordered. I can't even remember what it was that I ordered, but it came with it. You know, it gives you a little depth. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, you see that, guys? You can see the kind of little depth thing there. Kind of cool. It was free, whatever. I went to the hardware store, picked one of these guys up. This thing is seriously heavy duty. Guys, this thing weighs, oh my God, yeah, very well built. I don't know who builds it. I don't even remember where I got it from exactly. But it even has a bottle opener on the bottom of it, it looks like. So, you know, if you're out in the field and you get thirsty. This is another little one. I found this one on the beach, but it was kind of cool. I was like, you could do some sand digging with that. That's about all it's good for. But you need something like this if you're going to be out in the field, guys. Something sturdy, really heavy duty, because anything like this, I guarantee you, is going to bend real quick. All right, now, another one. This one's my favorite, obviously. I'm a military guy, so the handy-dandy foldable. Pow! Okay, so like that, and then you tighten it up. And boom, you got yourself a nice serrated shovel. Okay? This is for your bigger holes, obviously, if you're going to be doing some serious excavation. And there you go. And I think that about... Oh, wait. I have one more in my bag of goodies. Oh, another thing, guys, get yourself a little book bag, okay? Little book bag is great because you carry everything you need right there out into the field. I carry a little bottle of soapy water with a couple drops of dish soap. A little toothbrush there in the bottom so I could scrub off some stuff. On the other side, this is more gold panning stuff. This is my magnet and tweezers. Inside, another digging implement. This is the hoe rake. All right. Yeah, very funny, guys. All right, whatever. It's supposed to be a family show. All right, I carry my drone in case I want to check out the terrain. I got my cool wireless headphones from my Mind Lab. Alright, I carry a notebook. I got some gloves in here. I got a pair of binoculars, another flashlight, a little pick, some more gold stuff that I use when I go prospecting. Show you the little drone I have. This thing's pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, guys, you don't have to spend a lot of money for gear. Most of this stuff, I mean, with the exception of some of my camera equipment and detectors, it's not that bad. I mean, most of this stuff is $50 or under. Okay, cool little drone, remote control, goes pretty high up, has really good camera quality, comes with 2 batteries, charger, extra blades, instructions. Yeah, pretty cool, man, pretty cool. So these are really, really handy, let me tell you. I still can't fly this thing very good, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not very good with it. I've crashed this thing about 12 times already since I bought it. Pilot, I am not, okay, guys? I was reconnaissance in the military. I wasn't a pilot. Okay, so there you go. A little handy-dandy backpack to bring some of your stuff. If you're going to be doing a lot of digging, guys, get gloves. I usually use, like, mechanic gloves, something like that. You know, I have a couple different pairs, different designs. I like to get crazy with it. Headphones for your detectors. You can go wired or wireless for certain detectors that have the capabilities. If you want to document your stuff while you're out there too, pick up one of these little cameras. They're, you know, I'm not going to say any specific names, but they're adventure cams, okay? Well, let's say that. They come with really cool little accessories where you can waterproof them, little tripods with remotes. So look, you can film, take pictures. They got clips, they got accessories, they got rags to wipe it off. It's cool, man. All right, get one if you want to. Look, even comes with a cool little microphone. Alright. Again, I think I mentioned this in one of the other ones. I know, guys, you get scared when I bring books out. It's horrifying. Alright. Some bushcraft Bibles, some skills from the U.S. Army. Pick up some knowledge. Kick some knowledge. Share the knowledge. That's what I'm doing with you today. Do not go anywhere away from medical facilities, obviously, without a first aid pack. Alright. This is one of my bags. Now, keep in mind, I am a former volunteer fire department official. I was a medical lieutenant for a fire department for a while, and then I served about 30 years prior in different departments over my time. Been in my blood my whole life. Anyway, be ready. Be prepared is all I'm saying. Okay, you should know what to have in a first aid pack, guys. If not, just go buy your basic first aid pack at the store. Keep it with you in your pack. Bridge fishing stuff, okay? This is pretty cool. So you get the whole little kit. You got the rope. You obviously got your magnet, which is sticking to some stuff right now, which I think I still got some stuff in here from last time I went. Alright. Got your magnet here. Hold on. Let's get a closer look. Right. And then, yeah, there is still stuff in here from last time I went. That's funny. Guys, take care of your stuff. I should be listening to my own advice. Dick Hims with the little grappling hook, which I have yet to use. I hadn't had to use this yet. I keep an extra carabiner as well in my pack, so I learned a cool trick with these magnets. If you find something and you want to catch onto it and the magnet's just not doing it, but you want to use the grappling hook, but yet you want to use the magnet still, you just bring a carabiner with you and you can hook both of them up to the same rope. Cha-ching, problem solved. Lights, okay? You never know if you get out there, sometimes you're on a hot streak or you just don't want to leave and next thing you know, the sun gone down. Get you one of these handy little freaking headlamps. These are rechargeable. These are fully submergible, waterproofs. Alright? Little replacement one so I could just snap it on and go. And that about covers your basics for what you need to get out in the field and have a good time and have some fun. You know, if you don't find anything, don't be discouraged. There's always next time, okay? At some point, guys, listen, at some point, I call this the gumball theory, okay? Hear me out. So let's say you got a gumball machine. You got 9 white gumballs, 1 red gumball, okay? Whatever color, all right? You have 9 of one, 1 of one, okay? Then, out of those 10, that 1 eventually is going to come to you, right? So, out of every 10 trips, guys, you're guaranteed to find at least something. I'm just saying. Just saying. And I know you guys say, oh, don't guarantee anything. I really can't, but at the same time, yeah, I can. Because it's just statistics. It's just the way things work. All right? You can only be down so long. Sometimes you got to be up. But you can only be up so long. Sometimes you got to be down. Life is a roller coaster. What does he say? That Gumpy guy. Life's a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. So, there you go. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Please subscribe to the channel, like, share with your friends. I'll do more of these kind of educational things where I'll show you stuff. And yeah, we'll go from there. I have a question for you guys as well, and I need some help with it. I'm trying to figure out a good name for this first scavenger treasure hunt. We're going to be holding it in Southport, Oak Island, North Carolina, on the coast here. So if that gives you any help on, what names to come up with, one that I had thrown out there was the not cursed Oak Island treasure hunt. Because you guys all know, the curse of Oak Island. Well, yeah, I'm in Oak Island, but not the same one. Okay, this is North Carolina Oak Island. That's Canada, eh? So, yeah, I don't know how well that one would fly though. So. Throw out your ideas in the comments, guys. Let me know what you come up with and help a brother out. Asking for a friend here, all right? Trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you, man. Just be safe out there if you do go out. Make sure you got a buddy. Have fun. Always enjoy it. Stay hydrated, okay? It's been really hot lately. Make sure you bring water with you guys, okay? Stay hydrated. Drink water. Stay in the shade. You feel yourself getting too hot, just take a break, man. Don't push yourself. Pace yourself, Run on island time. That's what I do. All right. Love you guys, man. Thank you for my subscribers that are here. Thank you for those future ones that are coming. Keep watching. Keep enjoying. Keep liking it. Keep sharing it. Joker out, baby. I'll talk to you guys later. I got to get a remote for this thing.